Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're diving into Chapter 1 of The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, titled The Reaping. This chapter sets the foundation for the entire series, introducing us to Panem, the Hunger Games, and the courageous decision that ignites everything that follows. The chapter opens on the morning of the reaping in District 12, the poorest district of Panem. Katniss Everdeen wakes from a nightmare about her sister, Primrose, being chosen as a tribute. Her fear immediately establishes the dread surrounding the annual event. Katniss checks on Prim and reassures her, revealing their close bond and Katniss's role as protector. We learn about Katniss's family background, her father's death in a mining accident, and her mother's emotional withdrawal afterward. Katniss became the provider for the family at a young age, hunting illegally beyond the fence to keep them alive. This reveals her strength, independence, and survival instincts. As the town gathers in the reaping square, the atmosphere is tense and silent. Children are grouped by age, dressed in dull clothing, while peacekeepers enforce strict control. The capital's power is evident in every detail. Katniss explains the rules of the Hunger Games, a punishment imposed after a past rebellion where 24 tributes are forced to fight to the death as a reminder of the capital's dominance. The moment of horror arrives when Primrose Everdeen's name is drawn. Prim is only 12 years old. Small and terrified. She freezes in shock as Katniss reacts instantly, pushing through the crowd and shouting that she will volunteer in her sister's place. This is a rare and shocking act in District 12, where volunteering is almost unheard of. Katniss's decision is driven purely by love and instinct, but it also marks the first act of defiance against the system. The crowd's reaction, silent respect, shows how deeply her sacrifice resonates. As Katniss steps onto the stage, we see her transformation from a survivor into a symbol. The chapter closes with Katniss being officially declared the female tribute from District 12, alongside Panem, whose name is later drawn for the boys. The stage is set for the journey ahead. Key moments in the chapter include Katniss's role as protector and provider, introduction to Panem and the Hunger Games, Prim's name being selected, Katniss volunteering as tribute. Silent resistance of District 12, differences between the book and the movie. The book provides deeper insight into Katniss's internal thoughts and fears. Katniss's hunting background is more detailed in the book. The emotional weight of the crowd silence is more pronounced in the novel. Chapter 1, The Reaping, is the emotional and thematic foundation of the Hunger Games. Katniss's selfless choice introduces the themes of sacrifice, control, and rebellion that define the series. This single moment transforms a survival story into a revolution in the making. That wraps up Chapter 1. What do you think? Was Katniss acting purely out of love, or did she unknowingly begin a rebellion? Like, subscribe, and join us next time on Boundless Books for Chapter 2.